Good morning, everybody. Wow, I did not know that Minecraft says your name every once in a while. I've never seen that. Wow, it's crazy. Well, good morning, everybody. We're starting a brand new world today. I have never recorded myself playing mine. Well, I've recorded myself, but I've never made a complete video on it. So, this morning I figured, why not? We're gonna call a brand new world Let's Play Minecraft. I'm sorry, I'm 2 years old when it comes to typing. Um, I decided I wanted to make a playthrough, a nice little survival playthrough. I'm not gonna take it like some of the rest of these YouTubers that I see. I'm not gonna put it on hard mode or anything like that. I don't really have any major goals except for to actually beat the game. I have yet to beat this game. I've been playing it for a little while, maybe a little over a year, but I started on the PlayStation 3 version and it's so limited is the best words I can find for it. So I quote unquote upgraded. Oh wow, that's dope. But snowy plains. I mean, I can't tell that because it hasn't finished loading. But if it is, wow, I've never seen one of those, and it's right next to man, you can have a winter section just right there. I'm loving this spawn, but um, yeah, I started on PlayStation 3. It was really limited, so I upgraded to this PC version so I could fully explore the game and get into the mechanics and whatnot. That's what I see a lot of other YouTubers doing. They know their stuff. They know their redstone. They know so much more than I do. So I'm open for any suggestions if anybody can really help me to learn this game a little bit better. I know a couple of basic redstone contraptions, a couple of nano animal farms, simple stuff, really simple stuff. But I would like to upgrade my arsenal eventually, and yeah, just really fully get into the game of Minecraft because it intrigues me. I do like it the same way. I also play a game called Terraria. If anybody plays that, I also play that game, and I just like the idea, anyways, of a sandlot game. I just like it. It's an open world. You can do whatever you want, create, destroy. I've seen people doing playthroughs where they don't even build homes. They just really nomad it out and hunter gatherer type deal, just exploring the world and whatnot. So I'm not gonna do that though. I'd like to make myself a nice little house, get myself, you know, settled somewhere. I like to always have somewhere to come back to it's got everything you need. All of your essentials. I know there's a excuse me for that, but I know there's a level up system and enchanting system. I like to have a designated place for that instead of walking around with all of my stuff in shulker boxes and whatnot. But for right now, we're just gathering a couple of basic materials. I don't know why. See, and this is why I say I'm a noob because I don't do stuff like this off rip. I've been sitting here punching wood for way too long, and I did that wrong too. I don't really like birch wood. I feel like everybody that I watch says the same thing. Nobody likes birch, but this is pretty much what I'm gonna be using birch for most of the series. Birch is just not my favorite type of wood. Boom, and we're good for right now. So Now with our axe, now we can get the chopping stuff. And I watch a couple of other YouTubers in particular, like pretty much all of the hermits. I've been trying to get into everybody's different playthroughs for season 6 because I don't know. There's a lot of shenanigans going on. If you watch the Hermitcraft series with any of them, you'll see that everybody's doing a whole bunch of different stuff. There's a lot of shenanigans, and I like to see where some of these things originated from. Like, I haven't found out who started the tag game originally, but I also haven't watched everybody's. Like I said, most of. I've seen Azuma Void. I've seen, of course, Python GB. I'm sorry, Python MC. I watch his playthroughs a lot. I just got into Azuma Void and Green. Green is like, oh man, he seems so like timid about it, but like his builds are like freaking awesome. Python is the same way though. Like they're so modest, but these guys are fucking beast mode with this shit, and they all like try to act like noobs. It's like, come on, guys. We know you guys are like experts. Zuma Void puts out these videos on like what the like every new update. He's got a whole video on it. Like, come on, bro. Stop acting like you don't. Stop acting like you're not a beast, bro. You know. But yeah, I watch them guys, and that's where I get most of my inspiration from. If you notice any like a particular build style or like any even like a play style, it's probably coming from them because this is who I watched the most when I learned how to play this game. And yeah, that's where I get my technique from, technically. But I'm also a lot worse at this game than all of the people I've mentioned. I die a lot. Like I said, I've never beat the game. I've never been to certain places. Like, I haven't even found the end in the game. Like, I have in the PlayStation version, but I never beat enough Endermen to get the Ender Pearls to open the portal. It's just bad. I kind of suck at this game, but I'd like to get better because I like the game. I do like it. Even the fact that I haven't beat it, all I've been doing really is starting new survival worlds and making settlements, gaining as many levels as I can, upgrading my armor to the best that I can get it, and getting bored and starting over. And that's what I want to end with this series. I want to finally get a settlement and just see it through to the end. Like, I haven't seen any of my worlds through to the end because I get bored. And like, I ain't gonna say I'm scared. It's just like it doesn't like it seems easier said than done beating this game. But with the motivation to keep going through my deaths, because that's also what happens. Like, I die a lot and I get discouraged, and it's like you lose all your levels. You might die in lava and lose all of your stuff. It's like, oh man, like, it sucks. But if I can keep the motivation to just keep going and persevere through it, I feel like I can finally beat this game at its own game. That made no sense, but whatever. See, there you go. That's the noob side. Nope. See, and I don't want to do that either. All birch for tools. Chase over president. No, we need an axe. We need an axe. All right. I think we're gonna pretty much end it at this tree here. Chop this guy down. Oh man. I just realized all I've got is this one apple. There's a food source. It's about to get dark. Oh man, this was so not planned out. What we're gonna do is get this. Go see if we can find us some sand, and then we're gonna need. Oh man, all right, that's not too far. Some sand. We're gonna get like 12, maybe 18. I know it's 6 sand for each I mean, it's 1 sand per glass block, and you need 6 glass blocks to make glass panes. I want to say it's like 16 of those. So let's get 18 glass. 18 sand. It will eventually be glass. You know what? Oh man, I forgot all about Sprint. Like the phone company. No. We're just gonna pick this up just in case I get lost. And that happens a lot also. Like, man, a couple of my worlds I've completely lost where my like village that I built is. And that, my friends, is so frustrating. Like, so any tips on that too? Like, I understand the F3 menu and stuff, but it's more so like I'll start building a whole settlement and then I'll go explore and I'll never track my coordinates for where my village was. So like the F3 menu at that point is just so irrelevant because like I've already lost it. Like I never knew the coordinates of my starter village basically. So to find it's like I would be searching forever. And I look for like I try to use my like context clues, I guess you would call them. Like I try to find it by like the environment and stuff, and it just never works. I've done that, but in the overworld and the Nether, it's just frustrating. It's very frustrating, and it's like the whole thing is I'll have like 30 levels, and it's like I don't want to die trying to find my way back either. So, like I said, it's just frustrating. Okay, 32. No, I don't think that's enough. Let's go for an even 40. 3, 4, 5, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40. And actually, come to think about it, let's go 8 more. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, and 3 for a pickaxe. So what is that? 51. And I saw some coal around here somewhere. I thought maybe it's down underneath me. Let's do the what is that? Shift? Yeah. No, where was it? I swore I saw some coal. Maybe not. All right. Well, we are gonna look for some coal. We're probably not gonna sleep tonight because I would like to, 1, find some coal, and 2, find some sheep so that I can make a bed. Like, yeah, I'm kind of new to the game, but like I said, I've watched a couple playthroughs. I do know some basics, and I know that that's a skeleton, and I don't feel like dealing with it. I have no tools. You have no friends. Yeah, probably most of this time will be spent doing exactly what you just saw, running from mobs that I don't feel like fighting. Actually, I have this axe. I can, but I don't want to. I really don't. I don't want to waste my axe. Stormtrooper. See, and this is also another way. I mean, I didn't really have that like set in stone anyway. I did think it was a cool spawn, but it wasn't set in stone that I was going to start there in the first place. So I'm not really disappointed if I lose that spawn point. But that cave looks interesting. These caves usually mean coal. Oh, that's a far drop. I'm not willing to risk it on that. Alright. Sheep. Sheep is what we're looking for. And I see one way over there, but it's heavily guarded. Yep, 2 over here. Boom. Need 3 sheep of the same color. As soon as I was about to say it, it appears in front of my face. Huh. No. Oh man. Wood. Pause. There we go. What happened the last time? Why didn't you blow up the sheep? I'm so worried about me. You could add food. Alright, sheeple. See, and there's stuff like that that I know about. You know, not like a wizard. Not fucking. I'm not messing with it. See, I know a couple things. A couple things, guys. I'm not a complete noob. All right, but I am very noobish, and a lot of the stuff that I use to play this game is very derpy. Meaning, like for some reason, my mouse will develop a mind of its own and decide to spin out of nowhere. Like I will face the sky and go into full spin mode, and it's not like I do this on purpose, but it will happen, and I'll point it out when it happens. That happens for some reason when I right click, left click. For some reason when I left click and like place blocks, it's like it gets like type stuck, I guess, and it'll place 2 blocks at a time, and it's another thing that just wastes my pickaxe durability, and it's just annoying. But you know, small little things that just make my game a little bit like harder. It's like with derpy technology like this, who needs hard mode? You know, it's at that status right now. What is stomping? Oh, there's the. Yo, why is there so many mobs out here? I wanna die. Ooh, black horses. No racism intended with that, but like, I do want a black horse. Yo, I feel like I haven't been. Wow. I felt like I hadn't been shot by a single arrow until then. See, I want one of those too. I want to go on big adventures with my donkey, with the little saddle jumps on the side, so I can like, it's like having another inventory before you get to the end without having like shulker boxes and stuff. Because I've never, of course, like I know about these based on the playthroughs I watch, but I've never owned my own shulker boxes or anything. So I feel like a lot of what I'm saying right now is gonna get edited out, because I feel like this is gonna be so long if I don't. Oh god, oh god. I feel like, yeah, the episode is gonna be long if I don't edit this stuff out. Yo, there are so many. Oh my god. Yep, this might be our first death. I might die right here. I'm gonna die right here, actually. And I have no idea where all that stuff is. And this is what I mean, guys. Fully prepared. I was ready. I was so ready. So ready, in fact, that I was not ready at all. And it's very devastating when that happens. And it happens to me often, guys. Like, but the only thing about that, what I find crazy, is it's never made me like dislike the game. Like, it just makes me angry. Like, oh my god, you suck, bro. It makes me angry at myself, but it's never taken away my like for the game. Like, I'll still keep playing and keep trying and trying again. At this point, I'm just hoping to. Oh wow, all of my stuff is just right here. Fucking awesome. I don't know if I should. I don't know. I want to be myself, but I do want to like keep the custom to a minimum. But man, sometimes this game will get the best of you and make you want to curse. Oh man, I'm so glad that for this. Man, it's probably because I'm recording and the Cosmos don't want me to have a completely terrible first episode. Because, man, any other playthrough, I would have never found my stuff again. Man, that was awesome. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful that I just got all my stuff back. And now that it's daytime, we can go back to this spawn point where most of the hostile mobs of the night will have more than likely despawned. Except for that guy. Oh, I thought it was an Enderman. He's just a sheep. Oh man, I like that wool. I usually only take white sheep into my sheep farm because I eventually dye them and make, colored sheep farms and whatnot. But if I can keep that, like, if that guy can just not despawn, or if another black sheep can spawn, I would love a black sheep. I'm a black sheep. I probably sound weird to most, but trust me, I'm just a regular dude that, as you can probably hear in the background, has a couple kids. They're in there watching some educational programming. And in my little downtime, I just like to play Minecraft and Terraria, and I also watch a lot of tutorial videos and stuff like that on this here YouTube. But yeah, this is pretty much my life. Alright, now that's a nice little plain area right here, and I do want, like, it is a fucking plains, man. What? That is so dope. Man, I can already see a whole color palette right here. I've always wanted the snow in my, like, somewhere in my close vicinity without having to go to the mountaintops. Look at that little indoor ice skating rink. Yeah. That's probably gonna happen in the future. Like, if we can keep the series going, I would like to make an entire winter wonderland. I've never experimented in the only time I ever see snow in this game is in, like, the mountains, and, like, I've never built in the mountains unless, like, on the PlayStation version I've built, like, digging into mountains and whatnot, but, like, I've never actually built on mountains from scratch. It's more so, see, that's what I meant. The double click, and it gets so annoying after a while. But yeah, I've never built on mountains. I've built into them more so. We're gonna do a little basic house to pretty much close out this episode. I might just do the frame for this episode, and like, maybe do the rest later, because, like I said, I don't want to make super duper long episodes, and I've already been recording for 23 minutes, and I feel like that's already, like, pushing it. Like, I mean, I guess in editing I can cut some stuff out, hopefully, hopefully see if we can get this whole house done in episode 1. So now this is our frame, and it's gonna be a regular old box house. Alright, boom. Let's go up to 3. This is just, it's not gonna be too tall, it's not gonna be too short. But one thing we do need to do is figure out what's gonna be our front and what's gonna be our back. And I kinda like that as a backyard. And then we go adventuring out this way, because that just looks like, man, what? Go over there into the winter, or you can go over there into the forest, or you could go straight into the void. We got options right here. Over here is like, it's very scenic. You see that waterfall right there? That overhang? This little plateau, like, that thing looks awesome as just a backdrop, If you can see it, if you can just picture the house, And probably have the window so you can see the trees and stuff through the house. And then there's that thing just sitting there like a town silo or whatever those, like a water tower or whatever. Like I think that looks awesome. Kind of looks like the genie's lamp from Aladdin, if you ask me. But whatever. As far as this, I know a lot of people ask about like seeds and whatnot. Um, I just realized I didn't even enter a seed for this one. I didn't even like go to the seed screen, if I'm not mistaken. Like it's wow. I can't believe I did that. I usually at least like I might even put in like some custom text into the seed thing, just make my own seed basically. But nope. But I will. Maybe I will eventually um throw the seed out there. But I do want to take the average YouTuber's approach and not give out the seed initially because I would rather people not spoil anything for me. I'd like to, pretty much see this world for myself, by myself, if that makes any sense. We're gonna do the double furnace idea, and I might even put a smoker here, eventually. But with the double furnaces, I guess we can do that here. And now, boom and boom. Even though we did not get any coal, that's cool. I know that was not a creeper. Okay. Wow, I'm hearing things. That was weird. I don't know where that. I thought I heard a hiss. I don't know where that sound came from. But what we can do is combine those. I don't think I'm gonna need any more logs. So let's convert all those. And if I do, just in case I do, we're just gonna plant down a couple more of these. See, like I usually don't get seeds like this, but I do love it. Like, oh, unless this is just a single plateau. Even better, I like the terrain to be like not too messed up, just enough like variation. Like just the way you can see it is just like this right here is nice and flat, and then I can just build something up here just a little bit higher. It just gives whatever the build is gonna be is gonna give it some type of like extra depth that you couldn't get in like a super flat unless you terraformed forever. And who wants to do that? All right, now what we can do is throw that in there. And what do we need? I was gonna smelt some. This. I need that done. Because we don't need birch. Nobody needs birch. And then we can go ahead and start framing off our good old house here. Man, 30 minutes and a death already. It's bad. I feel like this is what makes me so garbage at this game. And I figure since we're gonna cover that up with something anyway, there's no need to be a window right there. Let's go ahead and make a door or 3, and let's convert a full stack into a full stack into stairs. 40 stairs should be enough. And maybe like no. Let's just do that, and 42, that should be good. I figure we can man, maybe we'll go with the full wood outline. And with that, we got a little bit of glass already. We can make our first panes and at least block ourselves from the outside world. And with this, mobs will not be able to enter the house. Except for spiders, I found out. Spiders suck because they can literally climb over your house. 2 more is what we need. And that's why we got 18 just in case. And with that, Did we make a shovel? We did, because we're smart. And we're gonna take out, let's just take out the entire floor. 42 slabs. We didn't make enough. I didn't factor in the floor when I made those slabs. But I do like to use slabs for my roof, and that's the initial reason why I made them. And we also might be going for the old charcoal method of getting coal initially, because I don't know, it just seems like the smarter option right now. Yep, my derpy mouse. Just a waste of my durability. That's the only problem with that. Like, you know, axes don't last forever. This ain't Terraria, man. Oh, man, my mouse sucks. But whatever. We'll get better at it. And boom. Go ahead and take out these two derps. That one actually looks cool. But we might, if anything, we'll put it back. And with that, look at this. Boom. Protection. Let's open that up. I don't know why that just lagged so hard. And with that, we can make ourselves this good old bed here. Put that thing into place. Let's get this. Yeah, we need that. Take this glass out. Throw those in there. And really protect ourselves as night falls. Because we're smart. But I might just continue building into the night. We're going to have ourselves a nice little low roof here. And what we're going to do, let's do that. Is that, can we get away with that? There's a little like basic doorway. Maybe throw a slab here or a slab there. Of course, derpy mouse puts 2 slabs. I don't know. I kind of like it. It's like pillars. Kind of looks like you're walking into the Sphinx from Egypt. Yep, we're gonna leave it, and we're gonna go ahead and do a regular old what is that? A-frame roof. Excuse me if I don't know my technical terms. Oh, of course, of course. And this is why we sleep at night, because creepers will creep and possibly kill you. And now we're gonna have to fill that entire hole in with dirt and reform my beautiful terrain, because creepers are just buttholes. Complete and total butt plugs. Alright, back to this A-frame roof. And we don't have enough stairs, but it's cool. Boom. Boom. Let's just get at least the initial bottom frame down. We're probably not even gonna decorate it today, which is a little bit of a drag, but I don't know. I just, like I said, I don't want the episode to be stupid long, and I feel like my noobishness is the reason why it's taken so long. Like me dying, stuff like that. Like, I feel like it wouldn't take that long if I didn't suck at this game so much. But unfortunately for you guys, I'm not the best Minecraft player, but I like the game. So it's kind of up to you. Like I said, if you guys actually do like my personal Let's Play, you know, we'll keep it going. But if not, we can cut it real short, you know? I'm just trying something today. Getting over my fears of the social media. and caution to the wind, if you will. I know this is it's stuff like that that makes this episode that much longer. I know I might cut that out, but alright, now how are we gonna tower our ways up here? Let's go like boom, and you still don't have enough stairs. And my mouse is not gonna make this any shorter or any easier on me, so we're gonna do that, and let's get that stack out so that we can, as we go. Oh man, that is so annoying. Like I'm saying, it's not because it takes the durability of my, my axe every single time. Like, I wouldn't care if it wasn't for that fact. Like every single time I have to, like early game, that sucks. Like late game, I don't care. When I have like a diamond axe or something, it's like, alright, whatever. But early game, man, it's so annoying when that happens. Alright, how are we gonna, I wanna not use too many resources building this roof. It's kind of the plan right now. Yo, like if you guys have any tips on how to stop that, is that like my mouse sensitivity or something? Cause Jesus, it's annoying. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how we can use less resources, cause I kind of don't want to go back to tree farming right now. So let's get another 24, and I think that might even been too much. Let's put those here. Let's do that, and we might end up taking the frame, just these guys right here, just this little row, and converting that to cobble eventually. I might even wait, because I don't really like the texture of cobblestone. I prefer the stone that you gotta put the cobble in the furnace. I guess it would smooth stone, I think, or is it just regular? I think it's regular stone is what it's called. I prefer stone as like my frame. I don't know, it's a texture thing. I don't like cobble texture. It's just too rough. It's like of course it's a good starter, like it's easy to come by, like I understand the use of cobblestone, but I personally prefer stone, Alright, so, and this is what I was saying, like how can we do this? But I'm thinking we can go like that, and then just a regular slab here, or actually no, that's what I was gonna do. Instead of a slab here, just so we can minimize also, like, because like I said, I don't like the texture, but it breaks this all wood. So maybe if we do that just down the center and maybe put a slab underneath it on the inside, I'm thinking we can, spruce this build up a little bit. And yeah, let's combine those. I thought I had more slabs than this. Alright, see my noobishness, like maneuvering around this world is, I probably look like such an amateur. Oh my god, he built so slow. I can just hear the screams in the comments already. But like I said, I've already admitted I'm not that great at this game. I like it. I like to play the game. I like to create stuff in general, and that's why my channel, if I haven't already come up with a name, I came up with a name called So Creator, and that's what I plan to do, is just create stuff. Starting with my Minecraft house. We're gonna go in here and just build these last couple slabs and probably go ahead and finish off this nice little house here. We're not gonna need more than that. I'm sorry if I keep clearing my throat. I smoketh the ganja, and it takes tolls. Wow, that's a nice looking little starter house, if you ask me, and that's a nice little roll down my roof. I like that. And okay, we are gonna use, to finish off this house, right? Okay. Alright. Like I say, to finish off this house, what I think we're gonna do is 17. Alright, so we're gonna use as many of these as we can anyways, for a little extra support. This is something I get from Python MC. I also watch his Python GB channel, which is his Terraria channel. That's why I keep calling it that. But something I picked up from good old Python is this little extra support. You know, everybody could use a little extra support. And speaking of support, if you'd like to support this video, this channel, or me myself personally, I would really appreciate a like, a subscribe, even a comment, you know, telling me anything you want to say, you know. Hey man, good job, or you suck. It doesn't, you know, whatever. I appreciate all comments. Alright, now, with that, let's do a couple more slabs. Probably not even going to use all 6 of these, or maybe exactly these 6. Nope, not even all 6. And then we're just gonna do one of those numbers on the roof. And look, not even all 6 also means that we can take out these 2 slabs here, because those are also gonna be stairs. And I think with that, we're gonna end the episode. We're gonna go ahead and stair this thing off. And then I guess I'll be done. Oh no. I don't think I have enough stairs. I know for a fact I don't now. Like, yep. Yep, we're gonna have to cut down a tree or 2. How much daylight do I have left? Not a lot. But just enough at the same time. Cut down this last here tree. We're probably gonna eat ourselves an apple before we go to sleep. And you know, wallow in this nicely, like, yeah, that thing is looking pretty dope. If we had, you know, next episode, we get us some decorations going, some torches and stuff. Light this bad boy up. Yeah, I think we got a nice little thing going. We're gonna do these 8 first, because maybe we might need them planks for something else. And look at that. We are finished with our house. We can get out this good old apple. Take us a nice little bite. Oh, didn't even fill the health bar. So hopefully this yields us another apple. But yeah, that's our starter house right there. And I think it looks pretty dope. For a little, you know, basic starter house, a little bit of room for some storage and extra stuff, a lectern and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I think that's about a good starting point. And I'm just glad I did not permanently lose all of my stuff. Maybe that's a sign of good things to come in this here series, but we're gonna end it right here, going to sleep, getting our, well, we already had the Sweet Dreams achievement, but with that, I will say goodbye until the next episode.